I'm gonna show you how to create a killer YouTube video to blow up your business. Posting just one really good YouTube video can generate you tens of thousands of dollars. The biggest online businesses in the info space all had one YouTube video that doubled or tripled their business in just a span of a few weeks. I'll be revealing the 4-step YouTube system that they use to generate more clients with YouTube and how you can replicate their success. Now, the best part is you don't need a lot of subscribers, you don't need millions of views, and you don't need to spend months to make this work. I was able to use this exact system I'm about to show you to scale to 40K per month in just a span of 120 days using this YouTube system. I'll be going over why you actually need to start YouTube, what makes a good video, how to find killer ideas that will actually generate your sales, and how to actually script your videos using the 4-step framework that I'm about to show you to actually get in book calls. So why should you even start posting on YouTube? I need you to understand just this one thing. And this one thing is that we're entering a trust recession. That means that trust is at an all-time low because there's so much competition. There's so many people selling the same product. There's so many people selling different services, and your clients don't know who to trust. And one of the easiest ways to stand out from your competition is with YouTube, right? And YouTube is by far the most leveraged way to acquire clients in a consistent way, because here's the thing. If you can get a client or one of your audience members to spend 20 minutes watching your YouTube video and really build that trust with you, then he is 10 times more likely to spend money with you compared to all of your other competitors. And so it is by far the easiest way to stand out. And it's the easiest way to actually put in the least amount of effort to get the most amount of output. If you spend an hour creating a really, really good YouTube video and you have a few hundred people that watch that video, then a small percentage of that find value and that fits your ICP will actually want to work with you. And so you scale your business through leverage and not hard work, not spamming people with ads and cold emails and all that stuff. You're just making it easy for you to acquire clients on a consistent basis, right? And the biggest guys do it, Hormozi, Iman Gadzhi, all the biggest info online businesses all have a strong YouTube presence. Now, by far the most important part of your YouTube video is finding the perfect idea. So step one is, how do we actually find ideas that convert to sales? And this is simpler than it sounds, okay? All you're gonna wanna do is find what has already worked and recreate it in your own niche. And so the key that you understand here is that we wanna create the thumbnail and the title first, because the title and thumbnail is the most important part of your YouTube video. If you can't get someone to click on your video, then all your hard work is wasted because no one's even watching it. So Hormozi obviously popped off with his video, how to get so rich you question the meaning of making money. This guy just ripped it and said, how to edit so good your viewers get addicted to your videos. It's the exact same format. He even capitalized the SO, It's the exact same format. So just recreate what's already worked, how to create a killer YouTube video to blow up your channel, how to make a killer YouTube intro for the 2024 algorithm. And you can tell she took inspiration from this person, right? Look at the thumbnail and everything. And then obviously I had to fit myself in there. William Brown, YouTube is BS, I give up. Content is BS, this is my last video, right? And so again, it doesn't matter how many views and everything, like as long as you're getting a few hundred people to watch your video, you're cool. Because all we need is a specific type of person that can benefit from your service to watch your video. And that's all we care about. Because at the end of the day, we want to create YouTube videos, not to go viral, but to get sales, okay? So here are a few video ideas that generate the most sales. Objections from sales conversations. If you can list out every single objection you get from all the sales conversations you have and create YouTube videos based around that idea, you are gonna generate so many sales. Because if you have one client that gave you a sales objection, then chances are other people have that exact same objection, but you just haven't found out because you haven't talked to them yet. And it's your duty to film a YouTube video to actually break down that rejection and solve it for them, okay? Filming a video around questions and challenges from your clients is also a really, really good idea, because again, more people in your audience will probably have those same questions. Any content that inspires you was great. Reflecting on my journey and talking about any mistakes, lessons, or things I wish I knew earlier on also is really, really good for generating sales on YouTube, because you're helping people that were once stuck where you once were. And it's just really, really easy to build up that trust because you've gone through that process before. So once you have your idea, you need to validate it to see if it's even worth scripting it out and posting it. So ask yourself these two questions. What do I want them to know? And why do I want them to know it? Okay. If you can really understand these two things, then you have a really good YouTube idea that you can actually just, create the hook for and just follow the entire process I'm about to show you later on. But you need to ask yourself these two questions to even know if it's a good idea. But the key here is there's no point of actually having great ideas if you can't get someone to watch your video. So that leads to step 2, which is creating the hook. And the hook is the first 30 seconds of this video where you actually have to fight for their attention. Now, this is a screenshot of my YouTube homepage and they're all fighting for my attention, okay? Now, All you want to do in the hook is just answer any objections and questions that they have when they see the title and the thumbnail, okay? And I want you to script out the hook completely. So this is what it'll look like. So when you clicked on this video, these are probably the questions that popped up in your head. Does this actually work, right? How long is this going to take? Who is implementing this strategy? Does it take a lot of time and effort? And why should I listen to you? These are probably questions you had when you clicked on this video that you're watching right now, right? And this is the script that I mentioned, or that I said at the beginning of this YouTube video. I'm gonna show you exactly how to create a killer YouTube video that blows up your business. So I'm reconfirming the title and the thumbnail. And then I'm answering your first question, does this actually work? Because posting just one YouTube video has the potential to generate you thousands of dollars. Who is implementing this strategy? The biggest online businesses post on YouTube, and they all had one breakthrough video that doubled or even tripled their business in just a few weeks. So in just one sentence, I knocked out 3 questions right here. 3 questions. I'll be revealing the 4-step system that they all use, blah, blah, blah. The best part is you don't need thousands of subscribers, millions of views, or months to make this work. I answered this question. In fact, I implemented this exact process by myself and generated well over 100K in sales in less than 90 days of implementing it, whatever. I don't think I said this exactly. I think I said 40K per month, but you get the idea, right? I basically answered all of your questions and your doubts when you clicked on the video in the first 30 seconds. And that's why you're still watching up to this point. You need to really understand this part because you only have 30 seconds to keep your viewer interested. If you don't answer any objections or any questions they have up until the 30-second mark, they're going to click off the video, and all the time you spend creating the actual video itself is going to be wasted, okay? So now that we've actually got them hooked in to watch the video, this comes the hard part. How do we actually provide value and generate sales? Which leads to step 3, and I'm going to be showing you how to actually structure the body of your YouTube video. Now, this is the main part and the actual value. But before we even dive in, what makes a video valuable? You need to completely break your viewers' limiting beliefs and give them a new set of beliefs that align with your product or service, okay? So a very, very common trend in the coaching space is everyone's trying to start a school. Everyone's trying to start a low-ticket community. Everyone's trying to, sell $50 a month subscriptions and whatever. And I filmed a YouTube video that got 2.2 thousand views. And this is my thumbnail and this is my title, okay? Now, these are some old beliefs that some people had before they watched the video. School is my path to 30K. Low-ticket MRR is the best way to monetize my audience. Starting a school will get me more clients into my high ticket, and I can build more trust with school, right? I'm not saying all of these are wrong, but these beliefs don't align with the beliefs that I want them to have. So these are the new beliefs that I want my audience to have. School is not my path to 30K a month. It's easier to hit 30K per month by charging high ticket, charging 5 to 10K for my offer. Starting a school will delay the buying process and do the opposite of what I wanted it to do. And I can actually build trust and generate more sales with a one-time workshop versus school. If you want to watch this video, feel free to go ahead. We implement the exact same concepts that I talk about in this video in that one. And the main goal of that video was to change limiting beliefs and instill new beliefs. Now with these type of videos, I get inbound leads all the time, and they either want to work with me or refer people to me. And so you can actually pause this video if you want and read this inbound message where this person basically said that the video made a ton of sense for them. And then they kind of transitioned to, oh, I see you guys help coaches with acquisition. Do you build their funnels? Blah, blah, blah. And then I responded to her, and then she said, I think I already have one person who could definitely get on a call with you to see if you could help. And just like that, I got a referral. Boom. With just a YouTube video inbound, not much work on my end at all, except actually filming the YouTube video and everything. Now, I get these type of messages all the time with my YouTube videos, okay? And I don't get crazy amount of views. I don't have a lot of subscribers. I have 1.7K at the time of this recording, right? I don't have a lot, but I get inbound leads like this all the time. So it generally does work. Now, to get these type of messages, you need to get them to actually spend 20 plus minutes watching your video. They can't watch it for just 5 minutes or 30 seconds and they'll send you a referral or they'll work with you. No, it just doesn't work like that. You need to get them to actually spend 20 plus minutes watching your video to actually get this to work. And so I want you to write down in bullet points, what is your video all about, right? What is the one thing that they need to do? Or what is the 3 keys that they have to understand to achieve this goal? Or what are the 5 pillars to a successful coaching business, or whatever your video is about, right? And write it in bullet points. And then I want you to have mini hooks spread throughout your YouTube video so that you keep your audience watching. And this is the key. So many people, they just put so much emphasis on the hook and the thumbnail and the title, which is perfect, right? It's perfect. But then you don't get them to actually watch through the value, which is where the sale is made in the first place. And so this is a diagram of a movie plot. I'm sure you guys have seen it in middle school or whatever it is. The point is, there is an exposition, there's a rising action, there's a climax, and there's a falling action, right? A lot of you just go to the climax straight away. A lot of you just give a value straight away. And that's the wrong way to actually film YouTube videos, because you need to hype them up. You need to get someone to watch 20 minutes of you talking. And in this day and age, it's so hard because there's TikTok, there's Instagram Reels, there's all these things fighting for their attention. So the way that you combat that is you use this movie plot in your YouTube video. So this is how I planned out my YouTube video, and I did it through mini hooks and main points, okay? Before I even dive into the point, I go over the mini hook first to get you engaged to actually want to listen to what I'm about to say. This is a long video, right? It's not going to be 5-10 minutes. It's going to be a long video. So I need to hold your attention, and here's how I do it. I have a mini hook before I go over each point. So at the start, I talked about my idea, and I said the most important part of your YouTube video is finding the perfect idea. Without it, you'll be stuck with a ton of effort just to get no views and no sales. So how do we actually find ideas that your clients will watch so we can get sales? And then I go over my solution. So realize how I have a mini hook that provides the problem, it's the rising action, and then I give them the solution, which is the climax, and then the falling action, right? Same thing over here. There's no point of having great ideas if you can't get someone to watch your video. So how do we hook someone in to watch the entire video, right? Again, why should you listen to me? What's the problem that I'm helping you face? And then I can ask that question, and then we solve it together, and I teach you how to actually write out the hook in the example and everything, right? And then this part over here, right? You guys are experiencing right now. The reason why you're on this video still is because I've executed this well. Now that we've got them hooked in to watch this video, this comes the hard part that everybody seems to get wrong. How do we actually provide value and generate sales and get someone to keep on watching, right? And now you're still watching, right? So this really, really does work because you have to hype up the solution before you even give it, because no one wants to just be fed solution after solution after solution and value, value, value. They want to understand the importance and the significance of that value and then get the information and then go and implement it. That's what your clients need. So at this point, now they're extremely warm. They have tons of trust with you. And your question is probably, how do you actually get them to take that next step to generate the sale from your viewer? Step 4 is directing them, okay? And telling them what to do next after they watch your YouTube video. And it's really, really easy. I'm gonna break down 2 things you can do. You wanna have a strong CTA to either tell them to do one of these 2 things, either to watch this next video or book in a call. You wanna get your viewer to watch another video if it's a shorter video, there's not crazy amounts of value, and you just wanna get them more nurtured before they even book in a call with you. And so here's an example of a CTA that looks like this. YouTube is just a small part of this entire funnel that makes this work. And if you want to learn how you can actually maximize your sales on YouTube, then watch this video where I go over the exact funnel you need to implement in order to achieve results like this, okay? The goal with this CTA is to push your YouTube channel to more people, get them more nurtured before they even book in a call with you so that they'll piff up front and you won't even have to sell them on your sales call. Now, if you want to do the other CTA, it's very, very simple. It's the book a call CTA. Do this if you have a longer video. It's around 20 to 40 minutes. There's a crazy amount of value and it's just really, really good. And an example of this would be, you can watch this video and implement everything, but honestly, it's harder said than done. If you want us to come into your business and implement everything for you, then feel free to book in a call with my team below, and we'll give you a personalized blueprint to scale your business. Now, the goal with this, obviously, is to generate sales and book calls. If you're looking for a cash injection or you have a VSL up on your YouTube, I highly recommend booking a call. It works wonders. I've had YouTube videos that have booked me like 5-10 calls on the first day. And to this day, like after weeks and after months of even posting it, those videos still generate me book calls, right? It's just a never ending cycle because it's evergreen. Once you post a YouTube video out there, the algorithm is going to keep on pushing it if your YouTube video is actually good. So now we're on to the bonus section, and I want to actually go over some quick tips that I implemented to generate tons of sales from YouTube that absolutely no one talks about, okay? And these are things that have worked especially well for me and have generated me sales like this. I'll just put them up on the screen right here. Insane, big sales. So the first tip that I can have for you is do things that no one else in your market does, okay? It is very, very easy when you're starting out on YouTube to fall into the trap of doing what everyone else is doing. But what I encourage you to do is do the opposite and you will stand out. Become more entertaining and get people actually curious about you, right? Don't just be that guy that just provides value. Switch up the content. Post day in the lights, post week in the lights. Try everything. See what actually resonates with your audience. See what generates calls and what generates sales and everything, and lean into it. If you're weird, then be weird in your YouTube videos. Don't put on this fake persona where you're wearing a collar shirt and everything. That's a mistake I made, right? Just be yourself. Show who you are, show your personality, and don't do everything for the sake of just optimizing for sales. Do it with genuine intention to help your clients, and I promise you the sales will come as an after effect. The second tip is that your content should shift beliefs and change the way people think. You don't want to just be another guru online that just gives people value. You want to just change the way that they think. So again, the best YouTube videos that generate me the most sales are not necessarily the ones that get the most views or give the most value. It's the ones that shift beliefs. The ones that say, hey, you think this is the way to scale up, but it's really not. It's one of the worst ways, blah, blah, blah. Do this instead, and here's why it's better, right? I'm completely rewiring your beliefs and telling you like, hey, this way sucks, because sometimes it actually does, and then this way is way better. And I'm making them believe into my solution and my process, and that's how I'm doing it. And probably if you're watching up to this point, you think that IG Reels is not the best way to scale up your business, and YouTube is. I just broke your limiting belief that you only need short form content to scale, or ads, or whatever it is. And I told you that you need YouTube. And so that's a new belief I instilled in you, and it's gonna help out, right? And so that's the kind of videos that you should focus on filming. The third one is the more raw you are, the better, okay? If you can film something in one shot, no edits, just straight raw and authentic, that is the best. Because I promise you the true authenticity and the realness in your YouTube videos will go a long way. Not just the value, not just the information you provide, who you are as a person, the way you express yourself, the way you talk to the camera, that's all super, super important. So I highly encourage you to not put on a fake persona for the sake of generating sales. Be yourself. Show your personality, joke around. Like, it's not that deep. At the end of the day, it's just a YouTube video, it's you and the camera. Don't do everything just for the sale. Show your reality, like be raw, be genuine, and just show your personality. So that is the entire YouTube tutorial, entire YouTube masterclass. I hope you guys enjoyed. Now for a lot of you guys run some type of online service-based business and you're trying to scale up, and YouTube is just one small part of this entire funnel. I like to call this entire thing the leverage acquisition funnel because it allows you to sign 5 to 10 clients consistently that pay you 5 to 10K every single month. And YouTube is just one small part. As you can see, there's also Instagram and ads and VSL and email, stories, appointment setting, all this good stuff, right? So if you want to learn more about this entire funnel and how you can actually utilize this funnel to actually scale your business, I filmed a free 20-30 minute training video right here. I want you to click on it, watch it till the end. It's going to change the way you look at scaling your business. And it's going to give you the exact blueprint that you need to scale up to those 30K months consistently. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Click on this video right here and I'll see you guys there. Peace.